Oh, we are live. Good morning, my beautiful people. Welcome to this Saturday live stream where I, Sean Murphy, I walk you through the latest, the greatest, the hottest, the sexiest homes to be hitting the Foothills market just west of the greater Denver metro area. We're talking about Bailey. We're talking about Blackhawk. We're talking about Evergreen, Kittredge, Morrison, Idledale, Idaho Springs, basically from Bailey to Netherlands and everything in between. So if you are ready, you got to get ready because we got another fatty boom batty would be the unit of measurement for this list as well. And if you've been paying attention, we've been going large. I mean, all month of February, they've been large list right around 50 homes each week hitting the market. This week we have 53. That's a lot. That's a lot for this time of year. So if you are buying, if you're feeling hot and ready like Little Caesar $10 holler pizzas, this might be the year for you. You got options. So we got people checking in. Not people, we got our people checking in. The regulars, just like sitting at the end of the bar on a Tuesday at noon, just hanging out. We got Christian and Allie White down in Texas. We got Rick hanging out in So Hot So Ready. Yeah, you guys are hot and ready too. They're bringing their seed out that's weird if I call it your seed. They're firstborn out to Colorado too. Mountain kids are cooler too. So that's awesome. We got GGB checking in from the Berlin Ranch Hats local guide. GGB, you need to message me as well. I don't want to delay the video here, but I need to shoot another video on Bailey the next month or so. And if you wanted to be a little cameo on there, give some local insight, we'd love to have you. But let's get into this list. I have to be up in Erie by 11:30. And so I'm going to bounce through some of these lower priced ones that may be less exciting to all of us on our route to the top of the list. We got, first off, just Rocky Mountain Village Estates. Oh, okay, we got an address here. It is 31819 Rocky Village Drive, Unit 3. This is the 55 plus community that's right off of Evergreen Parkway here. Right behind Bergen Parkway. We're right behind Bergen Park, right between Evergreen Parkway and Bergen Parkway, which means you got crazy easy access. If you are 55 plus, you want to be in the mountains, but you don't want to deal with the hassle plowing driveways. And there you go. This is a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 760. That was a protein shake burp there. 760,000. Jenna McKennaman with Madison Company Properties is listing it. They're cute. This one looks like it's on the third floor, which is my favorite, it being on the top floor because you suck up everybody's heat and everything like that. So there you go. That one being listed for 355,000. New Conifer vid. No, but I can get a new Conifer vid. We just shot Evergreen last week. We went down to Parker because I have an agent down to Parker, and then we went over to Evergreen. I'll get that 285 quarter. I'll get you Conifer and Bailey. 3301 Riverside Drive. This is over Idaho Springs. This is a 2 bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, 1,056 square footer. Now, this is one of the townhomes. These rarely ever come up here. So, townhome, that is like the highway on ramp, off ramp right there that you could see in the background there. So, you're going to have that traffic noise, but you want easy in, you want easy out, you want downtown Idaho Springs. These townhomes don't come up that often. Yeah, so that you do have the Clear Creek right behind you, but you will have trucks and traffic, basically. You get to watch everybody coming into the mountains and trying to get out of them on Sundays. Mountain traffic is real, people. Sunday, Sunday after 1 o'clock in the summer, don't get busy. Kendall Cater with Alaris Properties LLC is listing this for 360,000. You guys are at the farmers market watching? That's fun. Next up, we have 26731 of Bossler. Open house today, 10 to 2. This is the last day of the of February. Went by quick. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 520 square feet. She cute. 0.29 acres, built in 1957. And GGB says traffic starting to spill over. Yeah, there's more routes to get out of the highway. Luckily the construction between Floyd Hill and Idaho Springs is supposed to be done in 2028. So a couple more years of that, and it should be a little bit easier, a little less congested. This one's super small. It looks cute. It does have a well and septic, so it looks like this could be financed. So you want a bargain? Here you go. 370,000 is the asking price. Big lists. Is this a townhome? This is saying this house is only 856 square feet. It looks bigger. Open, we can check it out in real life. Open house today, 10 to 12 for 33350 Beverly Road in Pine. It says the own house. Maybe there's some unfinished square footage in the basement. 0.56 acres, built in 1977. Like back the Harris Park area. You are, oh no, Pine. I'm sorry. This is Pine Junction area, right off of 285. You got Crossroads. You got the lumber store. You got easy access to Aspen Park up this way. Let's see what's going on with the square footage here. It's like an A-frame with on some TRT. I knew it was more lumber. I was just making sure you guys knew. It was kind of like a quiz. I just want to see the basement real quick on this. It looks like it's in fine condition. It looks lived in. Looks like a lizard lives there too. But GGB for realsies. If you'd be, you want to jump on one of the videos, do another vlog of Bailey and a pros and cons video, I'd love to have you. Oh, boiler heat. That didn't look like anything unfinished. Interesting. All right, there you have it. $499 is the asking price. $2,559 South Turkey Creek Road. This is a lovely ranch style house here. This is a lovely 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1,038 square feet. 0.37 acres, built in 1950. We are, on Turkey Creek. You got good access to get right back down the hill if you're into that. You work down in the front range. You could easily do that here. You're just 10, 15 minutes up 5 minutes up 285 and probably 5 minutes on Turkey Creek there. Get back. Rustic feeling. Never seen a I've never seen a moss rock arch like that. Little step here. You're gonna trip on that when you move in a couple times, and that won't happen again. Looks like maybe this is an add-on, or maybe this is a garage that was converted. Let me go back to the front photo there. Yeah, this looks like the add-on that we're looking at. That might have been the garage at one point. I don't know because they got that rock. I don't know. Uh, cool. I don't know if I love the wood burner just chilling in the middle there. But it's cute. I mean, for me, the only thing is like a one bathroom. I'm just kind of over having one bathroom. And you have a unique loft situation. But it's cute. It's cute, but it's unique. Probably not for everyone. Looks like the loft upstairs. Yep. And I guess maybe it's not that bad. As long as you just use your bedroom for sleeping. You just crawl up there every night in your little nest, your little nook. But exterior looks good. Got a grill. Dino gas grill. Man, you gotta show that off. Alright. Jacob Stark's listing this bad boy or girl for 500,000. 26003 Morris Avenue. It looks like a lot of water damage to this underneath this roof thing, which is unique because there's no deck up there. So what was the water coming through damaging this? But hopefully they slapped a new roof on this and that's not a problem. But 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1,164 square feet. Half an acre, just a little over half an acre, built in 1956. And you are right up on the south side of 285 there, just across from Aspen Park. So again, you'll have the road noise. But interior looks, yeah, it looks a little bit of discoloration, a little bit of warping over here. Okay. Double oven. Cool. I want to see the roof. See all that water damage there? Now, it might be in the mountains here, you'll get some of those. Like, this would be a great candidate for the like electrical coil here, like the heat cables. The reason why is because as soon as that snow, like the heat from the house is gonna, heat up the rafters and melt the snow on top of the roof right there. But then as soon as it hits this eave here, it's gonna refreeze. And I'm guessing what happened here is that the ice started damming back up under the shingles, and then it started coming through. I'm guessing that's what it is. I would have painted it when I painted the rest of the house, but uh, with flatter roofs like that too, probably what's going on there. And I noticed we're not seeing a picture of the roof at all. So it might be flat rolled roofing there. Anyways, there you have it. Diana Guth with Keller Williams. 525 is the asking price. What do you guys got going on this weekend? Anything exciting? Anything you're excited about? Look at this. Oh, you talk about curb appeal? What is cuter than that? What is that, a Weimaraner? What up, Jared and Mel? Jared and Mel have entered the chat. I guess it was like the chat lobby because I've been notorious for coming on 10 to 15 minutes late. We had a chat lobby. I should have some type of preview playing for you guys while you're hanging out in the chat lobby, chopping it up. 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,420 square feet. This is 730 Bendemeer. Like a regular residential lot size, 7,841, built in 1959. And you're back up Witter Gulch area, it looks like. Yep, back in there. So you're back at the kind of the end of it. You're going to likely be jumping on Stagecoach to shoot you over to Evergreen Parkway, or you can take the long windy way on Upper Bear Creek. But you're going to be back in there. It's going to be peaceful. It's going to be quiet. There's not going to be much traffic, and you're going to be on a hill. So even if you did have 5 acres here, this is one of those areas you'll see like 5 acres, but it's all sloped and unusable pretty much. Yeah, but GGB, do me a favor. I don't know if have you hit me up on Instagram before, GGB. Hit me up on Instagram, RockyMountainMurph.com, or do me a favor, shoot me a text. I want to see if you'd be open to it, being a guest on the channel for the Bailey video. Who better? Who better, right? I'll cue you up with questions to think about answers to, and look at that. These guys get it with the dog first photo and this photo. They're selling it. No meat first. Well, no meat. Where's the steak? That looks like mushrooms there. But I get it. That's good vibe. Little galley kitchen. Counters look good. Cabinets look updated. Well, again, quiet. Windows look updated. If you want something turnkey, but you don't want to be like right in it, you got probably like a 15-minute drive to get back out. But then you're right on Evergreen Parkway. You're right on, right by the lake. That's not that bad. For an older house, she's older, 1959. It looks like she's been updated nicely. Cool. Little hobbit door there. I like it. I think it's cute. For being small, and older, they've remodeled a bunch of the features of it. That drop ceiling or that panel ceiling can go. That is the type of ceiling, though. Those look like 1 foot by 12 inch by 12 inch. That would be, and again, I can't speak to this. I'm not an inspector, but that would be something that might be asbestos. But we would test that. And it might not be. Fire everywhere. Nice big garage. Okay, cute. Julie Ragusa with Engel and Vokers listing this 535. 201 Moss Rock Road, 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1,728 square feet. Back in Bailey. Cool, not far though. I feel what's this called? Friendly Hills or something over here. Friendly something. Happy Hills. So you're a couple minutes off of 285. Right by the Loaf and Jug. Right by the Dollar General. Log cabiny vibe. Looks like a metal roof, maybe. Cool. This deck needs some work. Siding can use a little bit of love. Opted out of the wood burner in the middle of the room for the new electric. Flooring look cool. Yeah, flooring looks good. Friendship Ranch. Thank you. What did I say? Happy Ranch? Friendly Ranch? There's certain things I just can't. I always call it Deer Creek. I mess that road up all the time. More Meyer Lumber. Sometimes it's like when you get somebody's name the first time and you immediately get it wrong and you can't like shake that. That's what I have sometimes. So like I hear something and I know it's wrong and then I can never like pin down the right way to say it. This one's cute. Looks cute and cozy. Oh yeah, you got some bargain shoppers under 600,000. We got the deals for you. 201 Moss Rock Road, 575,000 is the asking price. 104 Pinion Road. You notice Bailey. Bailey, you get the deals. Bailey is where the bargains are at. Bailey, Floyd Hill, St. Mary's area, and then back in Blackhawk. Back in black. 104 Pinion Road. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,488 square feet. We got solar. Built 1985. Okay, around the same area. We're really close. Carmen Elam is the listing agent. I'm going to go through this one fairly quickly here. I'm going to do one of these here. If there's any photo that jumps out at me, we'll dive in, but got to keep it moving. Can't be doing 2.5 hour videos, and I have to be out the door for a signing up in Erie at 11:30. Can't be late. It's a homie. There you go. 580,000. Come and get it. If you got $625,000, you could buy with that dough. I've ruined that. That was 354 dough circle. My jokes aren't warmed up yet. 354 dough circle. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,728 square feet. It does not look, it looks like it's 600 square feet. I'm gonna get you the two levels here. Built in 1983, sitting on a 0.6 acre lot. Where are we? Back in the Berlin Ranchettes with GGB. GGB, you're going to be famous just for your involvement on this channel. And be more famous than my lack of fame. And the mayor of Berlin Ranchettes. Cool. All right. It's cute. It's light. It's bright. I like it. 625 is the asking price. What do we got here? Lots of garages. 663 Aspen Road, Lookout Mountain area. 625,000 over in Lookout Mountain. Not in charge of anyone. That's like my team. My team, I constantly remind my teammates. I'm like, as soon as they start treating me like the boss, like I'm like, we're business partners, okay? You have equal responsibility. I'm not your dad. I'm not your boss. 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,862 square feet, sitting on 1.12 acres. Lookout Mountain neighborhood, easy access. Back down, you go get yourself some fudge at Buffalo Bill's grave. Buffalo Bill is buried up here. You could take your rollerblades and go this windy road all the way down to Golden. It's a fun bike ride, or just shoot out to I-70, Route 40, I-70 there, and you are so close to getting down the hill. So if you got a smarty, if you got a real smart kid because you did really great as a parent, and you get a kid going to the Colorado School of Mines, you can go down and hang out with him and or her, and also watch him LARP or something like that because they are very very smart, but smart dorks, I'd say. A lot of Dungeons and Dragons games going on over in Golden. They all have better jobs than me. I shouldn't be hating on them. Let's check out this house. Big garage. When they highlight their garage, they get the priorities here. Looks like there might be a studio in there too. Okay. Okay, we got like a little earth house here. Yeah. Roofing, no problem. Oh. Oh. All right. Don't we all judge people? I judge people. Those are like faux stairs. Um it was the spaceship shot. This one was on last year. Didn't sell. Whoa. A lot of unique. I'm glad we dove into this one. Cool. All right, all right. I think we've seen another. I think you get it. One of a kind. Location is crazy. 625 is a cool price for it. So I wouldn't balk at that as long as if you got 150,000 to put into this, that's a good price for the location. 625 is what they're asking. This place is a vibe, but not like a good vibe. We're going over to 13347 South Otto Street. Did we do this one last week? No, one day on market. This is 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,319 square feet. We're gonna cruise through this one here. I'll tell you where it's at first. It's Pine Junction area. It's right by Moore Lumber. Ooh, my internet is running slow. Looks cute. I mean, I like this stuff. I like it. I like a charmer. There's some people, especially my clients that I'm going to sign with today, they're homies. Like they didn't want a house that was older than 2015. I'm like, all right, bet. I love a little bit of charm though. I like this backyard. I like the funky stone. There you have it. This is asking price 679,900. Look at this peaceful Zen photo here. That's a move, you know. We're gonna get the Buddha statue in there. 20600 Range View Drive over in Morrison. Hilldale Pines area, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,886 square feet. Hilldale Pines is a little community. You see all this switchbackiness. So it's kind of on its own little island, but they got like a cute little sense of community over there. I put a couple clients back in there, and they said they really like it. A lot of people stick to themselves, but then they also, um, they come out. They have, I think it's like a $50 annual HOA that goes to like little kids events, Easter egg hunts, or stuff like that. Then you're not too far off Turkey Creek to get over to Aspen Park. You'll usually probably take this route anyways to get back out because taking Turkey Creek this way, it's long. But let's check it out. And you typically have a good city view on over here. Exterior looks painted. Things that make you go, hmm. Who sang that song? Things that make you go, hmm, hmm. Was that Salt and Pepper? You know what I never understood is they had Salt, Pepper, and then some chick came in. Her name was like Spinderella. Who the hell the Spinderella chick is? C plus C Music Factory. Oh, that's who that was. All right, all right. I was talking last night. What are what was your first concert that you ever attended? I'll let you go, and I'll tell you mine here. Cool foosball. Played some foosball last night. Whoop up on it. We got a lot of artistic angles on this. Why don't you just show me the freaking view? Look, I am judgy today. Oh, for a second I thought you said that was Van Halen. That sound. Things that make you go. All right, Van Halen. That's your dad take you to that? That sounds like your dad took you to that concert, and that was an awesome dad experience. All right, with the obscure photos, we got 20600 Rangeview Drive, Nazar Awida with Remax Leaders. Awida, sorry, brother, butchered your name. Asking 695. The Monkeys, damn, that's a good one. All right, we're on page 1. I'm gonna move through some of these that look a little less exciting to me. This is 634 North Dory Lakes Drive, 3 bedroom. The Monkeys is a solid first. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,679 square feet. Built in 2000, 1.09 acre. Dory Lakes is right off of 119. So for being in Blackhawk, it's Dory Lakes and Missouri Lakes is probably where I'd want to be. In Blackhawk, you're 10 to 12 minutes to get back down to Blackhawk Central City. You're easy drive to get north to Eldora over in Netherlands to ski, but Eldora is really the only thing hanging out there. So that'd be like your local spot. But I'm gonna be in Gilpin County. I like this area because I can shoot down the hill. I can shoot over to Central City Parkway, get to Idaho Springs, so you're not too far in the thick of it back there. This house has got very much a 90s drywall vibe here. Mine was it's terrible because I also lived in Youngstown, Ohio. So the bands that came through Youngstown, Ohio, I went to Quad City DJs. I'm gonna ride that train and ride it. This is like little like 12-year-old Sean. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And LaBouche, I think LaBouche was there. You guys, all your guys are way cooler than mine. But then I also had this argument last night. Backstreet Boys or NSYNC. I'm NSYNC all day. NSYNC way better than Backstreet Boys. But what sold me on it is my sister. This house isn't doing much for me. It's fine. We're gonna keep it moving. 696 for this Dory Lakes property. Did I say it have acreage? 1.09 acres. This Trudy it still has this listing. This listing's been on the market for probably 2 months. It keeps showing up on the list. I don't know the black magic that she's doing to get that to to work, but we're not doing it again. 27407 Upper Cold Spring Gulch Road. That is a mouthful. That's a lot to write on a letter. 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,043 square feet, 0.53 acres, built in 1925. Okay. Cold Springs. Where are you at? Okay, so you're just by Genesee Chief Hosa area. So I actually haven't been back in this part of the Chief Hosa neighborhood. Now, you look very close to the highway and you might still hear it a little bit, but this is all like a big hill. Let me see if I can get a good terrain view for you. Yeah, so yeah, you might see it if you're at the end here. You're gonna probably see the highway. But this is all a hill leading up to your property, and then it looks like you're on the north side of a steeper hill. So it might be parts of the day where you're losing sunshine in the winter. But look at the hiking out your door. You got Genesee Park, Genesee Mountain, all kinds of things right over here. And then easy access to the highway, easy access to main like business shopping over in Evergreen. Not many properties pop up over here. Cool. All right, it's got some charm. That fireplace. You do you clean fire? You got to be able to clean the fireplaces without making a huge mess. I've never seen anybody do it, but that thing looks like it could get a facelift. Looks like somebody didn't leave the flue open. Oh, back to my story. So one summer, I was probably 13, summer break. My sister calls into the radio station on the day of the concert NSYNC in Pittsburgh, and she wins 4 tickets, and she's losing her mind. She loves NSYNC. She's calling all her friends. I got tickets. I got tickets. She can only get one friend to go. All of her friends are like in summer break or can't make it, and it's like you got to go in like 3 hours. So she didn't have anybody to give tickets to. She's like, Sean, you want tickets? So me and my homie, also named Sean, we went to NSYNC fifth row tickets the whole ride there, we're like, we're just going, just like go, you know. We're like 13, we're like anti NSYNC boy band. But then I get there and I see these dudes up there killing it. And I see all the babes in the crowd. And I'm like, oh, I get it. I understand. These guys are not losers. These guys are amazing. And I became a huge NSYNC fan. That's a fun story. This is a fun little oh, you guys can't really see it. My dome is in the way. A fun little faucet there. Why be boring? A little sunroom action. Cool. Yeah, I'd say it's interesting to check out. I just want to hear how much of that traffic you hear. The Trelora team is selling this for 749.9. A little piece of history. 3-4 South Circle Drive, Unit 1 over in Bailey. 2.14 acres. Looks like the Ranchettes area. It is. It is. Berlin Ranchettes area. You can just tell by kind of this view here. Gives this is giving Berlin Ranchettes. Oh, we did this one last week too. And you go look at it. Go look at it on my website, moxiepropertygroup.com. You want to check that one out again. Where we at? Where we at? Zaza. 54 Zaza. What's Zaza stand for? Is that a drug? Zaza. Zaza Lane in Evergreen. What is Zaza? Can somebody look up what Zaza is? Sorry, I'm asking you a lot. Uh, I was totally Nickelback fan. No, I was rocking out to Nickelback in the gym every morning. Before school, working out. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,824 square feet. Back in the Nickelback burning CD days. 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. today. We got an open house for this bad boy or girl. 1.3 acres. Zaza. Oh, you're way back in there. You're way back in there on past Witter Gulch. Again, oh, I hardly ever come back in here. Very quiet. Looks like you're at the top of the hill here too. Yeah, Nickelband was awesome. I hated his ramen noodle hair, the wet, labradoodle haircut. I think that was the thing that took him down. It's easy. That was easy to make fun of. But no, Nickelback was dope. Nickelback is good, and everybody just bandwagoned on, and I felt bad. It's like you're a good band. It's a good band. They got some good jams. And maybe they were appealing to like a little bit like, underprivileged white trash Ohio people. Maybe I was the target audience, but they got a bullseye on me. All right, this one kind of looks good from far, but far from good. The more I kind of look at some of the details, the more questionable finishes I'm seeing here. But maybe I'm wrong. Deck, look at the bottom of the deck. It's a big deck. Looks like they replaced the railings, but yeah, even if you don't like Nickelback, you have to agree they're okay. They're not bad. That's a good view, and it'll be super peaceful and quiet back there. Cool. All right. Sarah Futa, sweet gal over. I love the Futas. Keller Williams, the great people, great listing agent. Unique house. Go check it out in person. You can see it today, 11 to 2. 750,000 is the asking price. All right. Speaking of Zaza, I'm gonna go get my zins in real quick. I'll pop up this next property. I'll be back in 10 seconds. Damn, look at this big gangster list here. All right, you guys talking gawk for 1 second. I just read, I don't have to agree, and I'm Canadian. Okay, it happened when I was gone. 401 Highway 72, 2-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom. It's got a fun looking house. Look at the views. We'll dive into this one here. Built in 1968, sitting on almost 1 acre. Coal Creek Canyon. Living that canyon life. Just past Wonder View. I'm just not a canyon guy. You're close to Gross Reservoir. You come down, you're gonna shoot yourself out right above North Golden, Wheat Ridge, Arvada area, but you get those great views. Get the views. I kind of like that. I don't know structurally if that roof is any type of concerning the way it bevels in like that, but I'm okay with that. That looks sturdy. Come on. That's not edited. That's what our skies look like sometimes. Big open floor plan, moss rock fireplace, tongue and groove ceiling. No, when when I say well, there's not too many places like oh the oh my goodness. Fox are my favorite of the mountain creatures. Um wow, this is and it's a nice usable acreage too. I might be able to sacrifice living the canyon life. When I say canyon life, I'm not talking about like floods or anything. There are some homes that are, if you're right by the road of the canyon, by the creeks that's run through there. Yeah, you might. There's such small amounts of properties that are in an actual flood zone up here. When I say canyon life, I'm just like, you got to go east or west for 15 to 20 minutes to get to anything. So it's like long, windy road. Now, if you have the Tesla, like I just threw down on the Tesla drives you, and it's probably not that bad. But I I get distracted easily by the majestic beauty and wonder of the mountains, and I that's adorable. And I just worry about me driving off a windy road, even like 74 from like Morrison to Kittredge, which is a beautiful drive. Cool. I like this. It looks like a metal roof up there too, so that gives you a little bit more piece and usable acreage. I like this one. I like it and the views. And it's a brick house, metal roof, usable acreage, views. This one's sweet. 759. I gotta write these things down because sometimes you see this property. Like, I got a client I think would be great for this. 401 by 72. Now, what I didn't check is how close to the highway it is. Where's my zoom? There it is. You're close to it, but it looks like the road is maybe a little bit higher above. But right here too, especially with this. So the benefit of a windy road like this is cars are only going to be going like 35. The problem with a switchback part like this is motorcycles love driving up the canyons. And so like in the summer, you just got motorcycles just being loud, which if you're okay with that. 759 is the asking price for this one. Yeah, I agree. I like that one. Warhawk over in Conifer. Warhawk Shadow Mountain area. We're gonna cruise through this one here, but it's a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,470 square footer, 8790 South Warhawk Road. I'm a sucker for a good street name. 5.45 acres. There you go. And yeah, so you are this whole like area here. This is kind of like the furthest you can be back in Shadow Mountain area. An area that it has gotten harder to find property insurance for sure. But you have easy access back out to Aspen Park here. But since it's so tucked up in the woods, typically now these guys they did look like they've done good tree mitigation, but still, like you see everything around, just a lot of trees. You got your deer, you got your elk, check, check. It's a nice big open floor plan with the skylights. Cool. Detached two-car garage. Looks good. 780,000 is the asking price. Jared and Mel, do you guys typically take 74 to get down the hill, or do you go through Evergreen and around? I'd imagine you probably go. I imagine you probably just go down through Morrison, right? Unless of course you're going west. 22725 Cook Lane. Cooking up a good one here. This is a 4 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,400 square foot. It looks like you got some sloped land. If this is where your parking is up top here. 1 acre lot, built 1972. Cool. So probably 10, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, let's say, up 285, and you're in the back of this area. So you might hear 285 in the distance, but not bad. You got great access. Nice beams. Beams are beaming. Nice deck. That front for okay, it looks like you got a little landing area there for the cars, for the vehicles. Okay, that was the concern I had. Windows look like they've been updated. All right, I take it back. Cool. You're basically on a hill though. Yeah, a little sitting area up there. That's what that was. Cool. 799,000 is what they're asking. They got an open house today, 12 to 2. Oh, we got a couple at 800. We got a home showdown here. We got Pyrenees Trail and we got a little Bighorn Drive coming in at 800,000. Let's stack them next to each other here. First off, this one is 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 2,036 square feet over in Evergreen Meadows area. 1.09 acres, built in 1976. Cool. So this is I think it's called Valley High over here. So this is more like what you traditionally think of when you're driving by the meadows. It's more meadowy. These ones are up in the trees a little bit, which I like. So points for that one out the gate. Aspen trees, rock walls, big mid mod windows, black, pulling in all that solar on solar. You're charging the whole neighborhood. Oh, that's green, not black. Very okay. Who was expecting that? Not me. Not me. Nice giant island. I feel like the cabinets don't exactly go with the rest of the style. Kind of got that Scandinavian mid mod vibe, and the cabinets got a different vibe. Okay, hardwoods look good. Looks like red oak hardwoods. Nice. Cool. All right, I like it. Looks clean. I like the location too. This one gets points. Oh, I love the little nook. I love a little nook like this. Have a glass of wine. Have, especially in the summer when it's real hot out, you get the aspen trees there. You're also being blocked from the wind. I love a spot like this. Cool. Charmer. All right, 800,000. I like this one. Going to be hard to beat. Open house today, 11 to 2. Let's stack it up against this other $800,000 home. Totally different vibe. We're out in Golden. Looks like probably Golden Gate Canyon. So living that canyon life. So automatically I like the other one's location better, but ranch style living on this one as well. We got 6094 Pyrenees Trail, 2 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,182 square feet. About the same size house. But this one, you get 10 acres. And they're not, Mark Twain said, buy land because they're not making more of it. Cool. Far enough away off the canyon. You're not that far off of it. I mean, you're probably, this is still probably 15 minutes, but then you're right down in Golden. I like Golden Gate Canyon a little bit better than Coal Creek Canyon because Coal Creek you're just kind of thrown into 93 to go north or south, either to Boulder or to Golden, but then you're kind of thrown in just to like neighborhoods over here. So okay, okay, I don't mind it. And 10 acres is sweet. Cool. The flooring looks a little bit worn, but that red oak flooring cleans up real nicely. Butcher block countertops, blurry photo. Something going on in the corner of this house. Look at this. I don't know. If it doesn't look like smoke. Anybody have any guesses what these little dirt is? Or like the worst paint job ever? I mean, it does look like they painted it themselves. Gosh, I'm just the difference for me is like, do you want 10 acres? I do. 10 acres is dope. Do you want these sheep? I do. 10 acres versus Evergreen Meadows. What do you guys give me a 1 for the Meadows in the chat. Give me a 2 for Pyrenees Trail with 10 acres. What's your pick? 800,000 even is the asking. Coming at 829, we got 220 Timber Road over in Blackhawk. 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,444 square feet. Sitting on just about 1 acre. Built in 1996. Looks like your Dory Lakes area. Oh, you're Dory Hill. So yeah, kind of Dory Lakes area, not far. In the summer, you can take this Dory Hill Road to shoot right down to Blackhawk. It's a nice straight shot, but in the winter, it's a dirt road, so you might want to take 119. Cool. We'll zoom through this one. I love the front sitting area. That's great. Nice big kitchen. Feels very traditional. Trex deck looks good. And there's your. You guys ever haven't ever been over to Blackhawk, this is it. Super cool. Like real historic houses, and especially these ones on the hill. They seem to do a really great job of upkeep. And it's just crazy how in the middle of a canyon, all of a sudden you come out of this canyon and there's these giant buildings. Of all the towns that converted from mining to something else, Blackhawk probably did it best. Holy crap. Asking price 829,000. Got a lot of open houses today. 1 to 3. Yeah, they're definitely trade-offs. Thanks for playing, Jared. Appreciate you. I'm gonna zoom through a couple of these ones that don't do much for me. This one looks cool. Look at that view. Damn. 24170 Matterhorn Drive. This is over at Indian Hills, which means you have good access back down the hill. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,717 square feet. So right off of Parmalee Gulch, cut over to Kittredge. Kittredge, I bit my tongue. Go get some coffee. Go get some barbecue. Or if you need to get down the hill, you'll come down Parmalee Gulch, right out to that Indian Hills sign you see off of 285, and you're right back down the hill. So cool, looks clean, looks updated. Nice big moss rock fireplace. Beautiful view. Yeah, this one looks clean and good location. That's amazing. Not too much usable land. Cool. I dig it. I dig their vibe. Asking price 840,000. Yeah, that casino, it's crazy. And there's the Monarch Chop House. When I'm like celebrating something, I'm about to spend like $300 on a dinner. Monarch Chop House, so good. Going back over to Shadow Mountain area, another property on Warhawk. This is 9780 South Warhawk Road. Open house today, 12 to 2. So many open houses. The market is bussing. 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2.1 acres. See, not too far to get back out to Aspen Park. Looks clean. What did I say? We got acreage here. Typically, you have a little 2.1. Yeah, you get a little bit of acreage over there, and it's somewhat usable over in here as well. Big basement. Carpet needs to go. But good space. Wow. That room looks like it's from the 80s. Deck looks good. New Trex topper on it. Yeah, all the decks look good. Decks on decks. Well, they're asking 850,000. And again, I know I'm gonna go through some of these kind of quick, but if you guys want to see them in all their glory, my website is linked with the local MLS. So the most up-to-date information, it updates every 15 minutes. So search homes, boom, bada bing, bada boom, and you can check them all out. Geronimo. This is 11842 Geronimo Trail. This is a lovely 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 2,795 square footer. Good curb appeal. Kind of on a hill there. 3 usable acres, it says, built in 1995. All right. And you're off of Foxton, and you're not far off of Foxton. Foxton is a school bus route, which is awesome. That means it gets hurt first thing in the morning. And oh gosh, I wanted to move you off the screen, little thing. I guess homes.com has some AI in there. There's your acreage, cool setback off the road there. Yeah, so this is Foxton. It'll take you right off to just south of Aspen Park there. So grid location. Flooring looks good. Little galley kitchen, double oven. A giant hot tub. Hell yeah, giant hot tub. Cool, love it. Andrew McWilliams with the McWilliams Real Estate Group. They're typically equestrian. So, was there a horse stable on this property? I didn't see it. No, I don't see it. He's typically the equestrian guy. 868,000. Going over to Conifer, Kings Valley, which means you typically have some great views here. Kings Valley, this is 11593 Broadway, 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,365 square feet, sitting on 0.97 acres, but it's pretty much all sloped, I'm guessing. And yeah, a little bit switchback. You get into the top. Let's play the game. What's my elevation? I'm going to guess 8,900. 91. So yeah, so you're up there, higher elevation, but you get good views. Cool. Driveway here, nice paved, south facing, so the sun will hit that, help you keep it clear. Cool. 875,000 is the asking price. Another open house, 11 to 1 today. You want to go out and it looks like it's going to be a beautiful weekend. They'll have some, look at all these open house, all this blue. Open house, open house, open house. 28730 Mountain View Road. This is a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 3,386 square footer. I like the aspen trees out front. Sitting on 1.22 acres, built in 2001. Close to 285. You're going to hear the noise here. Before you hit Kings Valley, between Kings Valley and Aspen Park. Big open floor plan. Kitchen's fine. It looks like it's probably remodeled 10 to 15 years ago. Carpet looks newer. Flooring that looks polished. Cool little wood. A lot of guys that like to do woodwork up in these hills. Cool. Looks good. 880,000 is the asking price. Also at 880, we got a showdown here. We're over to Dory Lakes area in Blackhawk. 2169 Dory Hill Road, 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,911 square feet. Looks very like a Santa Fe vibe. Feel like I've driven by this one. Yeah, this is right on that road I says the dirt road. Definitely driven by this one. It definitely stands out on the hillside there. It's got to have a couple acres here. 2.17 acres, built in 2001. I think this was listed last year. I think it's coming back on the market. Views, views for days. Oh, he loves woodworking. Well, we've got places for him. We get a lot of artists up in the mountains with woodwork or pottery, and I'm used to figuring out a good space for a kiln and stuff like that. Floors look kind of rustic and fun. One of my one of my favorites. Not you're all my favorites. I love all my clients like they're my children. But if you have to have one that kind of stands out, is I helped. And if you ever been to Disney World, Gideon's Bakehouse, Gideon's the cookie guy down in Disney World, selling those like big fat 1 pound cookies. Um, that if you've been in there, you know that place is such a vibe. But Gideon, I helped him find a house. It's not him. Name's not Gideon, but I helped him find a house, and he was a unique soul, fun guy. Cool. I love the sitting area. Yeah, very Santa Fe vibe. Cool. Asking price 880,000. Next up, we're in Evergreen for 8830 Blue Creek Drive. This is a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,618 square footer. Open house tomorrow, 12 to 2. You get 3 flat usable acres, 3.1. Built in 1952. So this is more the annex, I guess the side part. So you're Evergreen Meadows, but you're right up Blue Creek here. Uh, so not much traffic. It's kind of like a cut through for people that are on Brook Forest that want to go south to Aspen Park, because you're either going to go Brook Forest towards the lake or take Blue Creek to Aspen Park. So not too much traffic there, but there's some traffic. Not as much as 73 right there though, for sure. All right, looks like a traditional house, maybe an add-on or two over time. Good usable acreage though. I like the aspens. The house, I don't like the yellow. My house was yellow when I bought this house, and I was like, it's gotta go. It's gotta change. But it's cute if you put a different color on this. 'Cause the yellow just looks a little bit tired. That I mean, that might have been the original house. Could have been. Cool. You can horse through it. Look at all that flat, usable land. Heck yeah. Smaller rooms, 1950s house. You got a bay window to sit with your babe. Kind of rustic and charm. Good woodwork. Aren't most houses yellow? I don't know. What's the most popular house color in the United States? It says blue. Oh, no, no. For the exterior. What's the most popular color house? What's the most popular exterior paint color for a house? It says white, which makes sense. Cool. So this looks like the garage area, and yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the original homestead here. They probably had 13 kids living in here at one time. Charming though. Got character. That's 8830 Blue Creek Road. Asking price $895. Whose drive? Paul's drive. This is 11325 Paul's drive. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2016 square feet. Look at that curb appeal coming in with those aspen trees in the fall. Good job, Paul. I'm assuming that's your name, taking these photos. But look at that. We're diving into this one. These views look stunning. Let me first tell you where we're at. Not to get too caught up, get ahead of myself. 2.25 acres, built in 1972. Paul's Drive is right by Mark's Drive. Oh, but you are up in Conifer Mountain area, which means you're at higher elevation, which is why you got those views. Let's play the game. So if the last one was at 91, I'm going to guess this is at 9,600 square feet or feet of elevation. 94. So it will be colder up there longer. But that is one hell of a drive in there. Cool. So much counter space there. That's sweet. That's cool. All the stars be twinkling. Cool. Drive looks great. Like they just recently resurfaced. Oh, it's so charming. What's up, Trey Jones? Welcome to the channel. I don't know if you've been on before, Trey. It's going great. How are you? Happy Saturday. Where are you watching from? Where your grandma stay? A giant full-length shuffleboard in the house. These guys get it. You know, what it is for me about games. I like a game where you and your partner are on the other side, and you're that's like how I get social, playing some cornhole or playing horseshoes or playing shuffleboard. Then you get to hang out and chill with somebody you never met before. Nice wood burner there. I like Paul's Drive. Look at that whole wall is counter space there with those big picture windows. You were kidnapped in Missouri. Do we need to send help? When in doubt, turn up the music and dance. Amen. There's a little side. For a second, I thought that was the sink. That's not the full sink. Well, this is your primary with a washer dryer in the primary. Nice, nice, nice. Rolls right out to your hot tub. 5-piece ensuite with the little cave. I like it. And a bench, and the rain shower. This one's well done. Okay, Paul's Drive. I could live at 9,400 feet of elevation for this. Yep, great home. 900,000 even is the asking price. All right, I think we have a couple people right around you in Missouri. Kevin and Teresa, aren't you guys close enough to? We need a search party of two for Trey Jones in Missouri. Next up, 591 Creekwood Trail over in Blackhawk. 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,798 square feet. 2.56 acres. Built in 1998 and remodeled. There you go. You are back in there. You are back in there. Not even the canyon life. You're between the canyons. I thought it was called Gap Road right there. Oh, Gap Road is over here going this way. But yeah, your closest town's going to be Nederland right there. We come down to, you can come down past Nederland, get to, whoops, sorry. Come down 119, takes you right out to the Boulder. Cold Creek Canyon will take you out north to the neighborhoods, or go down to Golden Gate Canyon. Choose your adventure. That'll take you right into North Golden. We're gonna cruise through this one. Nice skylights, light and bright. Exterior looks good. Deck looks good. Yeah, the whole thing looks remodeled nicely. They weren't lying. And still got the clawfoot tub. Big basement, big picture windows. Yeah, I dig it. Cool. Nice usable acreage. Asking price on this is $998. Nice. Bring it, Teresa. If you guys coming out for a recon trip, definitely hit me up. Go grab some lunch or something, tour some of these houses. Next up is 6997 Skunk Alley. 4 bedroom, 4.5 bath, 4,068 square feet. Open house tomorrow, 11 to 2. Sitting on 2.38 acres, built in 1974. Skunk Alley. Oh, so you're kind of Brook Forest, kind of like Buffalo Park area. You go. I mean, if kids are going to school, you could just come out Buffalo Park Road, hit the school here, take you right out by Three Sisters is over here. Where are we at? Yeah, Buffalo Park Road right there. Oh, this one was further back, huh? Oh yeah, so those aren't connected. My bad. We'll cruise through this one here. How many acres did I say we had? 2.38. Good views. We got some views this week too. Cool. Looks like a nice traditional house. Yoga spot for sure. Cool. We got a little heater in there too. That'd be amazing to sit as that snow is falling. Cool. What a little fun little addition they put on there. Asking price for Skunk Alley is 1 million even. Open house again, 11 to 2 tomorrow. $3,155 Chestnut Circle. Open house tomorrow, 11 to 1. This is 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,585 square feet. 0.54 acres, built in 1970. And you are with the El Pinal area. Is that what this is? Yep. So right off of Evergreen Parkway, good location. You get great sun exposure, easy access to everything. Like it's been remodeled recently. Windows look new. Kitchen looks new. The side area is sweet. Cool. I dig it. And everything up here is kind of on a hill, so you have neighbors. If you look at the aerial view, it looks like you have neighbors kind of close, but they're the way that the terrain is, you don't have anybody like looking into your house. Cool. Another full kitchen downstairs. So this would be considered a non-conforming bedroom. There are windows, but this would need to be made into an egress window in order for it to qualify. So they're probably still counting it, but just know one of the bedrooms is technically non-conforming. Cool. 1,025,000 is the asking price. Definitely 70s vibes on that one. What's up, Robert? Welcome. Yeah, a couple of noobs on here. Trey and Robert. How'd you guys find the channel? I don't market this at all. 32209 Blue Springs Drive. This is a lovely 3 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,837 square footer, sitting on 1.01 acres, built in 2004. Where are we? All right, so you're off Brook Forest Road, not too far, kind of close to like where Maxwell Falls is over here. Well, Lodgepole is a nice little circle, quiet, deer, elk, fox, all the things. Oh, you've been on here? Sorry, Trey, I didn't recognize you. Solar, check. River Rock fireplace, check. Big open floor plan, looking good. Flooring looks good. I like how the deck and the interior flooring are matching too. You don't see that often. Got the snake foot tub in the bathroom. You got a freaking kitchen in the bedroom. That wasn't the main kitchen, was it? No, it wasn't. Interesting. Cool. I like the outdoor sitting area. Cool. Asking price at 1.15. Thanks. Thanks for giving me the pass on that one. Winter Gulch, interesting that you're going with a floor plan for your front photo. I wouldn't do that, but okay. We're gonna cruise through this one here. This is 2218 Winter Gulch Road, 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,708 square feet, sitting on 1.08 acres, built in 1979. Winter Gulch is back. You're going to be using Stagecoach to get out of there. You are kind of up there on the hill a little bit, though. If you work at Echo Hills, the mountain, easy access to get to that, but you're kind of a little bit higher elevation up on the hill before you hit the switchbacks, though. So not bad. Those are all switchbacks. Let's just see what the elevation is. I'm gonna guess 8,700. 8,400. So a little bit higher. Nice. Well, I've been to this one. I was at this one last year. This one was listed before. I remember this like entryway. You get the primary bedroom on this is the primary bedroom here, living room here. You got another big living room downstairs. Kind of just like nice little corridor here for the entry. From what I remember, it just felt like a little bit of needed some touched up. It shows that a little bit better in photos here than it does in person. Nice primary suite. See the basement here. So this is the other this here is this other side over here. And I think you had a big moss rock fireplace in the basement as well. Oh no, there's the upstairs. That other one was the downstairs. So you have two moss rock fireplaces kind of extending through the house there. Asking price 1.15 million. Also at 1.15, we got Independence Trail, 4660 Independence Trail, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 3,051 square feet, sitting on 0.45 acres, built in 1985. So this is Bear Mountain area. So you got a little switchbacky way to get back down. There's really no like quick, fast way. I mean, sledding would be the fastest way, but I'd say it's 4-wheel drive area, especially in the winter. If you're trying to get down this north facing side, it'll take you right past um, downtown Evergreen, or you can come out around, but I'd probably take the straight shot down, which has a couple switchbacks. And did I say acreage on this one? 0.45 acres, that's fine because it's all very sloped over there. Let you get the views. Oh, rustic. That's a vibe. Cool. Big pantry. Nice. Some people like have to have the pantry. You got like 3 kids, they're like, we need a pantry. We got snacks for days. Kind of narrow. Keep your weight in check there, getting through there. All evergreen houses should look like this. You like the rustic. Some people like modern. I like the reminder to get naked before you get in the shower. Don't get in there fully clothed. That's not the way to do it. Cool. Could be an area though too with a little bit harder to get insurance. You're definitely tucked in the trees here on the north side. There's Evergreen Lake. Nice. See that road at the bottom switch back. Cool. Asking price 1.15. 7307 South Settlers Drive is a lovely 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,209 square footer. Open house today, 12 to 3:01. If you get there at 3 o'clock, you will be fine. Yeah, 1 minute. 2 acre lot built in 2002. Cool. So you're in the Homestead area. which gives you easy access to get back down the hill if you're working the front range. Nice big open exposure there, light, bright. Double oven. Oh, nice usable acreage. It's a good shot. Sweet. I like how you a little bit of trees for coverage. Get the aspen trees too. Great extra shade in the summer. Good listing. Asking price $1.225 million. Kings Valley, heading back over to Kings Valley for another home on the hill. This is 31468 Kings Valley West. Open house today, 11 to 1. 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, 3,639 square feet. Built in 1979, sitting on 0.72 acres of sloped terrain. Not too far up there. Guessing 8,500 square feet or feet of elevation? Question mark? 87. Close. Again, Kings Valley, you have great views, not much usable acreage. This one's not too far up the hill there, but still probably 10 minutes to get back down. Cool. I like the outdoor sitting area with the views. Nice. Cool. They are asking 1.25. Also at 1.25, we got Broken Arrow Road, 444 Broken Arrow Road, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 3,645 square feet. Love the tongue and groove. Love the wood. 14.8 acres in Evergreen. The Soda Creek area, I'm guessing. Yeah, Soda Creek area. This is kind of a big hill behind you, so you might not hear the highway. Yeah, you might hear it a little bit. Look at all that. You can see all that what's that? Pine beetle kill, all this kind of brown. They really went to work on this neighborhood here. Cool, I like the beams. I like the tongue and groove. I like all the wood. Soda Creek is one of my favorite areas. Oh, we don't have a ton of photos here. Little kitchenette downstairs as well. Is that the main kitchen? I think that might have been the main. Yeah, that's the main kitchen. Sunroom, plant room, yoga room. Nice. Big primary. The side office there. You want to get shredded in privacy, you go work out in your side office there where you put in the real work. Cool. Looks good. For that area, that price is pretty good. 1.25 is the asking price for Broken Arrow. 1419 Tamarack Drive over in Golden, Genesee neighborhood. This is a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 3,598 square feet. Open house tomorrow, 11 to 1. You can see this IRL. It was built in 1991, sitting on 0.48 acres. And you're kind of back in the corner of of Genesee here. So you're still probably 10 minutes to get back out to the highway. Beautiful neighborhood. A couple different rec centers, community centers to go to, and then if you live down the hill, a lot of people that want to be in the mountains but not too far in the mountains, they love Genesee. An area that has more of a restrictive HOA, what you can do with fencing and outbuildings and stuff like that. Look at that moss rock, though. That could be your rock outcropping. Cool, nice little tuxedo cabinetry. Cool. And they got trails winding all through this community. So definitely, if you're driving through this area, everybody's out on the roads walking the pups. Gas fireplace there. Cool. Some of the features in Genesee, they always give me a little bit of a 90s vibe, but really nice, well maintained community. Just another day in paradise. That's what it says. Cool. Looks good. Open house tomorrow, 11 to 1. Tamarack Drive is going for 1,295,000. A lot in that 1.2 price point. Troublesome Gulch Road. We're going to 27756 Troublesome Gulch Road. 3 bedroom, 4 bathroom, 3,303 square feet. 6 acres, 6.4 acres. The creek just down the road. The creek brings all critters together. There you go. This house was built in 2009. Yeah, so you're technically Evergreen, but you're very close to Kittredge. Yep, just down the road from Jared and Mill. So you got great neighbors, great little coffee shop. Kittredge is super cute. Good coffee shop, good barbecue place there. My only qualm with Kittredge is the Black Hat Cattle Company Steakhouse closed down, and that was super sad. I loved that place. But you're easy access here to get right over to downtown Evergreen. Yeah, all the wildlife, all the deer, elk, fox, all the critters. The stucco siding here. Oh, you got the creek right. Who was it? Was it Kevin? Kevin and Teresa? I think this one is more than you guys wanted to pay, but you wanted water. You got water. I always say Kittredge wrong. I understand. Kittredge. Kittredge. I say Kittredge. And I never, when I try to spell Kittredge, I never spell it right because I always go Kittridge. There's an E in there. You're right. You're not wrong. Thank you for keeping me honest. Cute house. Yeah, you got the stream there. Like you're tucked in there. Oh, you got some horses. Nice. Big open floor plan. That's a good spread. A giant island. Big primary. Access to the deck. Your water filtration system. Cool. A unique clawfoot tub. Team North Carolina, are you guys debating on going to North Carolina or Colorado? I'd say they're both good. Totally different vibes, but parts of North Carolina I definitely like. What's in there? Can you show us? No? All right. Yeah, horses. Yeah, yeah. This is a good little homestead over there. Tucked away, super private. Not many people driving up that road either. So no traffic. Do what you want. Asking price for Troublesome Gulch is 1,325,000. Oh yeah, that did throw me off, Robert. You guys are just men on the peak, men taking pictures on the peak. Only thing that a woman would do differently is she would have her shirt off, flashing with her shirt and her air in the air like Petey Pablo, twisting her head like a helicopter. I think he's from North Carolina actually as well. Look how we brought all this together. 3 degrees of North Carolina, Petey Pablo, girls flashing the mountains with their shirts off in the pic. That's all you guys are missing. 7333 Plowshire Way is over in Morrison. 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,262 square feet. 2.1 acres, built in 2019. She's new. And okay, yeah, you're considered Morrison, but you're very because you're so close to the Front Range here. You're very close to being called Evergreen or Conifer. Nice. I mean, the house is 6 years old. I like that. Cool. Windows look. I mean, I was gonna say windows look updated, but the house is only 6 years old. That's a great floor plan. Melton Modern. Here you go. Got a client I think this would be a good fit for. Writing that down. Snakefoot tub. Cool. Nice laundry room. Nice big old mud room to drop the gear. I like it. Cool. I think it looks good. Plowshire Way. Plowshire. 1.35 is the asking price. Sourdough Drive. We were just over in here. 7262 South Sourdough Drive. This is a lovely 5 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 4,643 square footer. Open house today, 11 to 3. The house was built in 2000, sitting on 2 acres. The homestead neighborhood again. Again, easy access back down the hill here. Yeah, probably have a little 285 traffic noise there. The garage looks huge. Double oven. Cool. Nice traditional feeling house. 4,600 square feet. Good size. That's all the photos we have for it right there. Not showing the garage. The garage looks like a selling piece. Oh, they're asking 1.495 for 7262 South Sourdough Drive. 72767 Forest Grove Road. This is a 4 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 3,236 square footer. Hey, before I forget to, guys, give me a thumbs up on the video. I appreciate all the chirping in, chiming in, talking, gawking we've had this week. I always forget to ask you guys to give me a thumbs up on the vid. I appreciate you appreciating me. What up? You guys need a mortgage broker AF. You got a real one right here. Nathan Einkorn. Nathaniel, Nathan Einkorn. Nate doesn't go by Nate. I've never heard anybody call him Nate. Um, awesome broker if you guys are looking to get financed by a real one. We got Forest Grove Road, 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 3,236 square feet. Acreage, yep, 1.59, built in 2000, and not far off of Evergreen Park or 73 here. So I think that's called the Waukene area. You're not quite Evergreen Meadows. Not Waukene. It's got what do they call it over here? It's not gonna tell me. But easy access over to Evergreen. We're gonna cruise through this one here. Oh, I like this. Hey, well done. Cool kitchen looks good. Nice big old kitchen. The oven feels like it's far away though. I feel like the oven should be on the island. I love I love judging houses I can't afford right now. Cool, nice little gas fire pit outside. Wine room view. Check. That's dope. That's real dope. That's great. Big old laundry room. Bay window to sit with your bay. Hot tub. Check. Check. All the essentials of a great mountain home. Location, hot tub, fire pit, wine cellar area, big kitchen. Check, check, check. Open house today, 11 to 2. Asking price 1.5. 1655 Murfield Lane. 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 3,446 square feet. Open house today, 10 to 2. House is built in 1998, sitting on 0.45 acres. Okay, right off of Bergen Parkway here. This is if you want to come fight Sean Murphy in the morning. I'll tell you where to find me. You could find me right here at Evergreen Jiu Jitsu. Come fight me. Let's play some fake murder. But great location here, right across from Evergreen Meadows, right by Bergen Park, right by the fire station too. Make you feel safe, and all the elk going through that area. Cool giant kitchen. Whoa, that backsplashes, backsplashing. fun kids room. We got some kiddos in this house. Nice gas fireplaces, nice outdoor sitting area. What is this? Oh, I thought that was water for a second. I was so confused. You got like little ninjas out here, little ropes course. Cool. But you are residential feeling over here. There's a small HOA. I think it's like 33 bucks a month, but uh residential feeling, well maintained area. And there you go. This is where you could fight me over here. Always looking for some new blood. Open house, like I said, 10 to 2 today. Right now. Right now you can go over there. Asking price 1,575,000. Oh, 35 acres. Jeez. 31455 half peak trail, 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,047 square feet, sitting on 35.16 acres, built in 2 years ago. Brand new house. Where the hell they're getting 35 acres? All right, so you're down Pine Valley Road. Interesting. You're getting it off in all this stuff. Pine Valley. Yep. Pine Valley Road, turn on to Turret Peak. And there you have it. Pine Valley Road, nice, easy road to get down. Uh, well maintained, flat, beautiful drive too. You got the creek right there running through, and then go over to More Lumber, the CGGB. You got your Crossroads, go get some brisket. A little coffee shop over there too. So you got your essentials for a nice little brunch over here, or you go to Aspen Park. Go hit the Conifer Cafe for breakfast. Here, let's check and let's dive into this one here. Landscaping is at a minus because it's brand new, 2 years old. Don't love the fireplace. I don't hate it. I think I'd get used to it. Yeah, Pine Valley Road is a beautiful drive. A lot of good mountain biking and things to do down that way. Oh, this porch with the heaters. Love it. Right off the kitchen there. Nice. Oh, kitchen is awesome. That's a good hang right there. Double oven. Well done. Primary suite. Cool. Big mudroom. Nice. Big pantry. Nice. Cool, looks good. And you got 35 plus acres, so get that bad boy out there. You can hunt on your property. You do whatever the hell you want. Clothes optional. No one's gonna see you. Asking price on this is 1,799,000. I like it. 9146 Broken Bow Ranch Road. Open house today, 11 to 2. 4 bedroom, three and a half bathroom, 3,468 square feet, sitting on 13.17 acres. Built another one, newer house, built in 2024. You're, I think you're far enough away from 285. You might hear it in the distance, but great access to get back down the hill, right past the Homestead neighborhood, right before Aspen Park. So good location. 3 car garage. Oh, Kevin takes you to the best places. That's adorable. I like the stacked stone fireplace all the way to the top. I like the moody black. Look at that hood. Where the hood? Where the hood? Where the hood at? Can't miss it. Nice. I had to pick though, his location is slightly better, slightly. But I'll take my 35 acres. Yeah, I like the last one better, but this is a beautiful house. I like that wallpaper. Cool. Sweet. Uh 9146 Broken Bow Ranch Road. Asking price 2.1 million. 27659 Misty Road. This looks like a giant barn. Very cool. This is Golden area, 35 acres, 3 bedroom, 4 bath, 4,767 square feet. Built in 2007. Misty Road, where are you? Drew Hill, the R&B rep. So you're back in there for sure. Back in there, probably coming down to Crawford Gulch to hit Golden Gate Canyon, take you right up to Golden. Probably 10-15 minutes up that. I don't really know too much about Crawford Gulch. I don't know what that drive is like, but less traveled road for sure. Boom. Now you get the city view there. I love the sun coming up and oh these I'm guessing that's radiant floor heating. Oh my gosh, look at these views. You get the white caps and you that's sweet. The white caps and the city view. It looks like Golden Mesa. It looks like the city over there. You can see the city from here too. This is sweet for the views, if nothing else. House is dope too. Yeah, there's Denver. See the airport from over there. Yeah, I don't see any vents. It's got to be radiant floor heating, which is so nice. My top tier heating source. Love it. Did we see the primary yet? This looks like the primary. Your own kitchenette on the side. Yeah, that's sweet. Good spread. It's a good spread. The sauna, big garage, extra garage, check, solar, sick house. 2.2 million is what they're asking for a 27659 Misty Road. I love it. 290 Sky Hill Drive over in Evergreen. This is I think the high one area. 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 5,155 square feet. She big. 10-acre lot built in 1997 at the end of the road. Cool. So Soda Creek area, kind of. Yeah, I'd consider that Soda Creek. End of the road, super quiet but easy access. Right back out to. Oh, so this is right before. So you're basically you're getting off of Evergreen Parkway, and then I think it's called Rainbow Road over there that you'd be taking. Yeah, Rainbow Road, Rainbow Hill Road. So it's a skinnier road. I guess they do a good job maintaining it there, but you're at the very back end of it, so that's cool. Surrounded by all of God's creation. views. All the views. Great landing space. Nobody coming back there. Kind of like a Tuscan villa. Who's got it? Got the loot. Let's go. I want all the garages. You can have them. All you have to do is pay for them. Nice. The white cap continental divide view. Awesome. Yeah, this one's got easy access back. You're kind of on an island a little bit that you're coming back out of that neighborhood to get to everything. But as soon as you hit El Rancho right there, you got Home Depot, Starbucks, car wash, Walmart, and then you just head a little bit mile or so in town and you got Bergen Park. Cool. I dig it. Asking price is 2,595,000. Gorgeous. And lastly, but not least, oh no, we got two more. Songbird 4446 Songbird Lane, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 4,342 square feet. Thing is an estate. Sitting on 8.15 acres, built in 2013. Okay, so Bear Mountain area. So up at the top here, you're gonna have some awesome views. You're gonna be able to probably see Evergreen Lake from there and easy commute. Not easy, but quick commute right back down. A few minutes to get back down the hill. But look at this. You got a freaking elk statue. Big search. Jared, you wanted all the garages. Or Rick, sorry, Rick, you wanted all the garages. Here you go. You got a 5-car garage there. A little breeze through. Nice metal roof. Evergreen Lake right there. Continental Divide right there. Damn. Fit all the toys up there. Ooh, that flooring. You do like some Tom Cruise risky business slides on that. I like the green with the wood popping. Looks like a Bass Pro Shop. It does, but you could live in this one. Double oven. I'd live. I know Nathan would live in a Bass Pro Shop. It'd be his dream. Look at that steam shower. That's a sweet steam shower. Look at this wine cellar, theater room. Check. This house has got it all. You don't need to leave. Don't need to leave. Sweet house. Sweet house. We'd all live there. We could all live there. 2,995,000 if we all pool our money together. All right, lastly but not leastly, because it's the most expensively, we're going over to Soda Creek neighborhood, one of my faves, for 32581 Meadow Mountain Road. This rustic charmer. 5 bedroom, 5.5 bathroom, 6,925 square feet. We'd all live here. 5-acre lot. Built in 1977. And you are right off of Evergreen Parkway here. So awesome access right there. You bust a left, you see all the elk and everything hanging out over in here. Very cool location. You really can't beat it. One, two, three, four, 5 car garage. Looks like a sturdy ass house. Look at those beams. Mountain modern vibes we're given here. The flow from the kitchen to the sitting area to the outdoor space. Okay. I don't know what I'd do with that nook. Big barn door. I'd figure it out though. I'd figure it out. Giant kitchen. No wolf appliances this week. I didn't get my wolf appliances. You get the wood burner with the heater, with the view, with the little water pond over here. Oh, we do. Ow! Oh, you can't see it. You got the wolf outdoor grill. Nice, dude. You just got. I spoke that into existence. It's nice. I think I like a couple of the other ones better. If I had the loot. Big old bay window. Sit with your big old bay. It's a fun room. Cool. It's nice. I mean, the location is what that price premium is on this one. It's just a phenomenal location. Basement feels basement-y. Exterior, it looks rustic and charming, but I think it could use some staining and sealing. Unique though. Really nice. Great location. Being brought to you by Lark Stewart. Live Sotheby's. Good job, girl. Top of the list this week. Asking price 3.25 million, which means we are at the top of the list, end of the list. And if you guys want to check out all these properties in all their glory at your own pace, just go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com. While you're there, hit contact us, fill out the form, hit me up. Let me know what level of mountain living you're going for, and we'll find it for you. That's what we do. And other than that, give me a thumbs up on the way out if you haven't yet. You can hit me on my cell phone right now if you want to, after I eat this delicious breakfast here. But yeah, hit me up. We'll get you started. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next week. If you're watching the replay, drop your questions below. Love you guys. Have a good one.